Hi everyone! I'm so glad you're joining us for this virtual junior youth retreat. My name is Emily Rempel, and I'm really excited to get to talk to you and share a little bit today. I hope that you will have time to watch these videos and do some activities with your group and that they can be meaningful for you. The scripture I want to talk about today comes from the Gospel of Matthew, and it says this: "But when the Pharisees heard that he had silenced the Sadducees with his reply, they met together to question him again. One of them, an expert in religious law, tried to trap him with this question: 'Teacher, which is the most important commandment in the law of Moses?' Jesus replied, 'You must love the Lord your God with all your heart, all your soul, and all your mind. This is the first and greatest commandment.'" God cares about us. Do we care about God? What does it mean to care about God? Is it different than loving God? How do we show God love when we can't see God? When I read this scripture, I have more questions than answers. How do you love God? Why do you love God? It all feels very abstract. God doesn't sit with me when I'm upset or give me a hug. I can't tell if God is listening to me. How do we show we care about God if we really don't know who or what God is? I'd like to share who God is for me, and I hope you'll think about how God shows up in your lives. Then we can start to think about caring for the people and places that show us God. God is love. God is life. God is laughter. God is love. I know that God is with me when I give and receive love. When a friend texts me at just the time that I'm feeling down. When a mentor tells me I've done a good job and gets excited with me. When someone comes along with a hug just because. I feel loved and I feel God. I can read about God in the Bible, and that's good and helpful, but I learn most about who God is when I experience love. Sometimes I feel like I don't deserve to be loved by other people or loved by God. When I feel like a failure or a disappointment, I don't want to accept the hug or the words of encouragement. But I can show God care when I let others love me, when I don't want to love myself. I welcome the love that is God, and it helps me to share it and do the same for others. God is life. Spring is the season where I feel the most connected with God. It's something about the new life popping up all around in the flowers and the trees, seeing people outside more, riding my bicycle, planting a good garden. God is alive for me in the beauty of the earth. I show God care when I protect the earth, when I think about the environmental impact of my choices. When can I walk or bike instead of driving? Where does my food come from? How can I reduce my waste? God is in the life of all living creatures, and so I care about God by caring for the planet. God is laughter. I find God in laughter, mine and others. When I laugh, I enjoy all that God has given me. Laughing feels good. Have you ever been in a laughing train? You make a train by lying on the ground on each other's stomachs, and then the first person starts laughing. Pretty soon, everyone in the train will be laughing because you feel it all around you. God is in laughter, in friends, in connection with other people. And so we can care for God by finding these places. Where do you find God? Maybe some of yours are the same as mine, and maybe they are different. So how do we care about God? I think we care by enjoying these beautiful gifts and sharing them. For me, God is love, and so I check in with my friends, ask them how they are feeling, and I listen when they share, even if I don't know what to say in response. God is life, and so I spend my time in nature, and I learn about ways to preserve life on the planet. And God is laughter, and so I smile, and I share my joy. And when I don't feel joy, I remember that all my feelings are a gift from God. How do you care about God?